Hello, everyone, and I believe we are live. I'm Daryl Sansevero, the VP of Sales and Exhibitor Experience for the show. Tonight, we'll be speaking with Sunil Merchant of Sunny Components. Excited to speak with Sunil about his shop and the exciting things in his world of Stenheim and CH Precision and other incredible brands. He should be, I think he's lifting some amplifiers right now, and will be joining us shortly. Um, we have known each other for quite a while. I live in Orange County, and he's not too far away. And his showroom is absolutely spectacular. And so we'll be looking forward to seeing what he has in his room this year for sure. It's always a mystery, and it's always a beautiful setup. Um, with regard to the show this year, it looks like we have about 178 at last. Well, let me look here. At last count, 178 different brands will be represented across 5 floors. We'll be doing some new things this year. Hey, Larry, good to see you. This year we'll have 5 floors of goodness. One thing about the show is we do take chances. We try new things every year, and if they work, we bring them back. Last year we had the women's lounge, we had so many positive comments about that. We definitely brought it back, and this year it's sponsored. So a lot of new things there. In addition to that, we will also have what we're calling the lifestyle lounge. I'll dangle some carrots, but won't totally spoil it. What will be in there? But it is sponsored by Atlantic Home Entertainment and Sony and Steinway Lingdorf. So we'll be doing things in that room that we've never done before. Again, we have to be evolving at the show. We have to experiment and see what works, but also stick to our core concept that has been, we're in our 28th year. I'm looking forward to our 30th anniversary. It'll be interesting to see what we do for that. So hopefully Sunil will be joining us in a minute here. Interesting, on my phone here, it's popping up that I'm live, telling me that I'm live. Anyway, so again, line up about 178 exhibitors. Some new things this year also is we will have a family pass, again, sticking to our core values that this is a family show. I've mentioned it before. I've been attending the show for about, let's see, my daughter's 17 now, and I've been bringing her since I was carrying her in one arm, and then a backpack full of whiskey for the exhibitors for their rooms. And that was, wow. She had to be about 3. So I've been attending the show for about 14 years. And it's a thing that I do with my daughter, and we're starting to see more families. We're seeing our demographic shift. It's really all age groups now, and we're bringing things in. We need new audiophiles, younger folks coming in, where parents like me have shared about audio my whole life, my child's whole life, and so naturally she has a nice system in her room. And I found this to be true when I'm visiting other audiophiles. The equipment in audiophiles' homes in their kids' rooms tends to be all the stuff that they don't want to get rid of, and saying, "Oh, honey, I'm gonna keep all this stuff, and we'll give it to our daughter, our son." And it's really the equipment that we want to keep and not get rid of, that secondary system. So we put it in our kids' room. And so my daughter's grown up with some uh, pretty amazing equipment. A 17-year-old with a nice little tube amp and a nice streaming setup and a Ferrari red turntable, courtesy of some friends in the business. So we're a few minutes in here, and I'm trying to find Sunil. I think he had an order to fulfill, so hopefully he'll jump in with us in a few minutes here. Anyway, so this year we do have the family pass. Also, want to let everybody know, for the folks who haven't purchased tickets yet, tickets are still available. Early bird pricing ended. However, you can use a discount code of Exhibitor 5 or Ambassador 5 and receive discount on your tickets. And that's for all the tickets. We also have a VIP ticket this year as well, where the VIPs, there'll be a number of privileges that come with that, and that's on the shownow.com on our website. And one of the privileges is that you can enter on Friday. The show officially opens at noon, but with the VIP pass, you'll be able to enter the show at 10 a.m. And that's VIPs, the press, and so forth. I have some friends from the news media that I'm working on that may be covering us this year, and then all the reviewers come in early before the chaos begins. What I will tell you is, yes, I know I was there last year. I was a volunteer instead of working in an official capacity, and I was working wristbands. And yes, I know we had a lineup out the door of probably 150 people. And thanks to our ambassadors, we started to rip through that line really quickly. This year, we have additional staff for that crazy rush on Friday at noon when everybody starts to pile in, and we have a couple different formats for ticketing, so we will get you through the line faster this year. Uh, so many new exhibitors that are what I'm excited about Sunil being there, but also a lot of startups, a lot of folks that are makers that's their first foray into audio, some speaker builders that are just making incredible product, um, starting from the house and then making it into CNC, and so you'll see a lot of makers this year. Our headphonium this year will be not a booth style headphonium like in previous years. The headphonium and what we're now calling the headphonium lounge will be a lounge style in the Hilton called the Fountain Terrace. That will be makers like a new company called Streamline Hi-Fi that does vintage consoles, but with modern amplifiers and speakers in there. And I think he's receiving orders from celebrities because the product's so beautiful. You'll see most of the top end headphone producers in Headphonium, and then Hi-Fi Man will be bringing their Shangri-La and showcasing it at the show. $30,000 headphones. So Headphonium will be a lounge this year. You'll see some audio related art in that room. More of a cozy setting to listen to headphones, not standing in front of a booth, but be able to sit down. Also, just outside of that area that we're calling the Headphonium Lounge, we'll be featuring WIM, the streaming company powered by Rune, where there will be a headphone bar where you can come up. They do have WIM does have a room where you can go and listen to their new products. There'll be a North America premiere of a much anticipated product that they're bringing. Lots of just good stuff all around that we sold out completely. We have, I think, one room left that came available. One of the exhibitors can't make it, but we are sold out. 5 floors of rooms, 175 brands represented. It's going to be a great show this year. So looks like Sunil is held up, taking care of his customers, and that's certainly priority. If I was the one on the receiving end of some of the amplifiers that I've seen over at the shop, I'd be happy that he's taking care of that. So I think we're going to wind it down early and circle back with Sunil. So the show at the Costa Mesa Hilton, and that will be in 2 weeks, which is June 7th through 9th, Costa Mesa Hilton. Don't forget about those codes, Ambassador 5, Exhibitor 5 for discounted tickets. And we're looking forward to seeing you there. It's some supercars will be there, the lifestyle lounge, the women's lounge, and all kinds of crazy new products. Also, Vinylonium will be in the Pacific Ballroom 1 and 2. And not just vinyl this year, there will be Needle Clinic there. Uh, One of the last artisans, maybe 3 guys in the whole world that have this craft of retipping styluses that are from the most basic to the most high end. So really excited that he'll be there. Wally Tools, Jr. Bosclair from Wally Tools again, giving a seminar on turn. And I wish if I wasn't working at the show, I'd be in his room learning how to properly set up a turntable with the utmost of precision and detail. And then Norman Varney with room correction and treatment. So lots of great speakers this year. And then we have the trifecta, the Holy Trinity. We'll have Bill from Legacy. We'll have Richard Vanderstein and Andrew Jones, 3 of the top speaker designers in the world, at the show as well, giving their presentations, and something special from Andrew Jones this year that you'll see. So join us again, June 7th through 9th in Costa Mesa at the show. Have a great rest of your week.